And so now we get to have a little fun with our helicopter, and figured we'd do a little mission here. And in this case, now I'm just showing how we play with this thing, and hero of our story for this one's going to be Valentina, and she's got a task ahead of her. She find ourselves, where exactly are we? Oh yeah, we're outside of the VAB. I don't know if you ever wander around on foot around the Kerbal facilities, but it's pretty interesting. They seem to have mastered spaceflight, but they like to transition their building floors by outside stairwells, apparently. A lot of buildings in this facility have these winding staircases that seem to lead to nowhere in lots of cases, but sometimes you can get up on roofs. And Val is heading up to the roof. What could be up there? Oh, surprise, surprise. We shall see. Turns out that we have an important member of the team, Mr. Jeb, and he's out stranded on a boat. And we've got other people that can hang out on boats. Ooh, sorry about that, Val. And we need to bring him back. Now, not going to mention how or why our helo found its way up here. I think we might have been practicing some evacuation landings, but anyway, here it is. The Dragonfly, our new toy. So we're going to see how this thing flies in just a normal mission type atmosphere without UIs or any of the usual things I turn on, like aerodynamics and so forth. So just trying to have a little bit of fun. This is a bit of a tight fit. We're going to have to be careful about taking off here, but we're going to follow our standard takeoff procedure. So that would typically be stage on, but apparently this one's already been staged. So we need to turn on our Junos, which key 2 should do that. And next we're going to engage the rotors, which I believe is key 1. So now as I increase throttle, hey look, the propellers are spinning, and it's especially good that it's not hitting that building, but it's really, really close. I'm going to go ahead and turn on SAS to help me out there, and we're going to try to depart very carefully without hitting that. Maybe if I take off brakes a little bit, we can... Oh, that goes forward. No! Oh no, the rotor hit the building. Alright, brakes is not a good idea. We'll leave that on. And see if we just fly our way out. And up, 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 up. There, and tilt. Good. Yay, we made it. And now we need to go over and get our new recruit. Some nameless Kerbal. I mean, some brave Kerbal that recently joined the program. And for some reason he's hanging out over on top of one of these buildings. I think I see him up there ahead. And we might as well leave the gear down. We gotta go pick him up. And we're gonna try to ferry him out to the boat. But let's see, first, this should be a pretty good approach practice because the landing pad that we have offshore in my Hurricane hydrofoil is maybe about the size of the top of this building. So where I'm practicing here is probably going to be a pretty good practice for what we're going to have to do offshore. So I might as well take advantage of that, and we'll pick up our little friend here. So up, 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 there we go. And the cal mapping is just great. Still works. And we'll slam it down. Good job. We're stuck to the ground there, and now we need to make way for our passenger. And let's see, what exactly was his name again? Ah, yes, Vladimir. Great. Well, he looks like he's all set to go. And if we could just run up and jump in, that would be great, but Val's kind of occupying that spot. That's our only way in and out of this. So we're going to have to vacate the pilot's seat and then load up Vlad and do a crew transfer to get him back into the passenger area, and we'll be all set. So we'll transfer back. We'll let Val go EV8, and there she goes. And she drops. Oh, sorry again, Val. And we'll come over here to the side and jump over to Vlad. There you go, hop in there. F, grab. Whoops. He's not staying grabbed on. That's interesting. Try again. Angle or something. Come on. Climb up there. Always good to test these things before you go to video. Oof. Okay, we're able to jump up and board. Oh, that's an interesting way to get in the craft. Not sure why Vlad has such a hard time. He's a new recruit. He hasn't quite figured out how to get into these things yet. And what are we going to do? Crew transfer. Transfer. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Transfer, and we'll put you... Come on. Click. Transfer. Is Vlad not in there? Oh, you know what? Do I not have it selected? What's going on here? Transfer. That is odd. It says status locked. Why in the world would that be? Let's just see if I got control of the helo. Strange that I have no control of the helo, and Vladimir is a pilot. It's a bit unusual. What would cause that to occur? Let's see if we go EVA. All hatches are obstructed. Oh, great. Is he... Oh, you know what? Have I already made the transfer? Maybe it picked it up immediately. Interior overlay. Well, Clad's not there. Oh, there he is. He's already back there, so... another error between the computer and the keyboard. Oh, well. So we'll go to Valentina. And hopefully this entry will be a little smoother. Look at that. Valentina has no problem climbing. She's a veteran. Alright, everybody's loaded up. Well, that took longer than possible. Interesting little bounce we got going on the craft here. Solved that by taking off. Maybe SAS? Does that calm it out? Not sure. Well, the wheels are always a crapshoot on this game. Always having some kind of weird interaction with the ground, but in this case probably my rotors also having some influence. But off we go. We'll go ahead and power up. And gear up. And we'll head out. And as we throttle up, as we get close to 80%, we should be starting to get some power transferring into those Junos. Slowly. Yeah, there it goes. And our target, as you can see it out there ahead, is about 12.23 kilometers away. Off the throttle. And take our new pilot out to the craft and hopefully pick up Jeb. I think I left him out there. Maybe the devs will fix the speed time warp. I think propellers, it was just horrendous what it would do. Let's see what happens to the rotors. Yeah, rotors go crazy also, so we'll just have to fly it in 1x time. Don't really think I need to excel time flying around a helicopter anyway, so won't break my heart if they don't fix that one right away, but would be nice. There's that roll to the left counter a little bit. If you watched my video on how I designed this helicopter, it's got aileron trim tabs, so I'm just hitting left and right arrow keys to cancel out that little bit of roll. I do have a little bit of already some anti-roll inputs in there from at design time. I'd show you, but I told you I'm not going to turn on any of the UIs. This is supposed to be a fun mission. So if you want the technical details, go watch the other hour-long video where I bore people to death. Ooh, did you see that little stop in frame rate? That's because we're now within 2 kilometers of the hurricane, and the hurricane's about 5,000 pieces. So we do get a little bit of a slowdown here as my potato chokes a bit on the frame rate, but not too bad. And we'll put gear down. Almost looks like the blades aren't spinning, but they are. RPMs are still up there, it's just the visual representation that you get. Oh, don't crash now. I have to restart this video. Alright. I think to be safe, I tried landing this once coming into this little carrier straight into the back, and had a little problem with the rotors possibly hitting. So to be safe, give myself an exit strategy here. It actually helps if I approach it from the side. Not that I'm not supremely confident in the control in my flying abilities, but we'll just say in the past there have been a few mishaps. Come on, get around there. Up, up, up. Come on, where's your yaw? There we go. Yeah, the frame rate really took a hit bringing both of these craft into the same game, but or same frame of reference here, but it's doable. I'm sure there's pilots out there that can fly this a lot better than me. I've watched a couple fly some of my planes far better than I can. Which, you know, is one of the reasons why I like to design things in stock, is I like to see other people fly them. Alright, I've spent enough time maneuvering around. Let's see if I can actually bring it down. There's a little H on the deck there. That's kind of my target. Should be enough room to land without a prop strike. And this sort of mission, it's a very short mission I've done, but now the rotors are actually letting me do stuff like this. Previously, the VTOL craft, although neat though they may have been, just didn't give me the control. Oh no, little rotor strike. Can I recover? Up, 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 up. Boy, the rotors are very unforgivingly strong. They let me get away with that, so maybe I should talk less and fly more. Come on. Gotta watch that. You know, coming in sideways like that, I really need to control that a little better. Not good when I have such a small area. Come on. Is that it? I think that's about right. Let's try plopping it down right there. Yay! Yeah, sometimes that perspective gets me. I can't tell if I'm right over the spot I need to be or not, but not too bad. We're going to leave the brakes on. I'm not going to have this thing roll one way or the other. And we'll just leave the engine spun up and everything. Looks like we got plenty of fuel to make it back. Where's Jeb? Oh yeah, he's up in the command chair there, so we're going to hop out Val. And let her drop. Hey, didn't make her fall that time. Good deal. Boy, look how slow the animation is now. It's, like I said, lots of parts going on here. I think this hydrofoil, and it is an actual functioning hydrofoil. You'll have to watch some of the other videos on how that got set up, but that was a favorite craft of mine. It is about 350-ish parts, so I've got a lot of parts in this frame. That's why I'm getting a little bit of a slowdown there. And we'll toggle, and okay, now we're back to the lad. Let's see if we can transfer him out with a little less difficulty this time. Transfer crew, transfer lad, move him there. And that went fine. And Evian. And Vlad is out. Good deal. Come on, Vlad, get up. Move! Oh, you made it. Good. Now, Vlad is not particularly gifted at climbing around ladders, so I don't know that we're going to try to negotiate a ladder. I think we'll take a little cheat to get him up into the command chair to relieve Jeb. So we'll just have him enter here. So board the craft, and then we'll do, let's see, where was he? He's over on this side, and we'll do a true transfer. We'll transfer, and we'll bring him up to the control tower, and now he's in there. Kind of magical how he made that transition. There's some kind of wonkavator here between this spot and that spot, but anyway, we got him up there, and we're gonna go EV8, and he's up there. Good deal. So far so good. Can we get him to that vacant chair? Come on, Vlad. You can do it. They say Vlad. It's Clad, isn't it? Board. Alright. He is in position. And Jeb, you are good to go. Seat. And figure out the fastest way to get down to that helo. Oh, got a little anxious there, Jeb. And go, 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 go. I guess we'll just take the leap. Oh! Boom. Jeb, you are a daredevil. Yeah, I know you want to fly, buddy, but this is Val's mission. She's flying the plane, or helicopter. Just need you to climb aboard there, and we'll get you on to the next death-defying activity. And board. And transfer jib. And we'll put him back there in cattle. And hopefully that is where he made it to. Yeah, I think he is. Alright. Well. So slow. F, grab. Up. Board. Beautiful. Alright, now the easy part. Let's see if we can actually... I had the SAS off. Did I really do that? Maybe that's why it's hard to land. I don't know. I'll go back and rewatch the video, see if I had SAS off. So we'll go power up. Up. And we'll add a little roll. Cool. That went fairly well. Came out of it almost unscathed. Might have a little repair work to do there on the tip of the rotor, but otherwise not too bad. And we'll power up to full throttle. The Junos should kick in. There they go. And maybe if I can get 2 kilometers away from this thing, I'll get my frame rate back. Well, you have to take my word for it, those should both be spinning around the same RPMs. There's 1,000, 1.2. One 7, 1 8, 1 9, and 2. Alright. Hopefully it's out of my influence range now. That's not too bad. Yeah, hey look, now the animation speed's picked back up. So now I don't look like I have a rotor at the top that isn't moving anymore, so that's good. Well, it's nice to have a helicopter for missions now. I feel like I've actually got a real space program going here. I can do a mission and have capsules come and splash down and then send out a aircraft carrier with a recovery helicopter. Life is good. Not to mention a space shuttle with a Canadarm. Is that what it's called? Canadarm. A robot arm. Of all things, is that Canada's claim to fame, is that they built an arm in the space shuttle? Canada, you maybe need to step it up just a little bit. So what should we do? There's no reason to bring Jeb back to the VAB. We don't have another rocket mission for him yet, so we'll bring him back to the, what's it called? The little, he kind of likes to hang out at the the pilot commissary. Let's say, go down. And we're coming in. Oh, a little fast. Well, that's a rather unconventional approach. Where's our target? Oh, there we are. And maybe I do a better job hitting this target than the last one. Makes a big difference if you're not worried about rotors hitting something there. is definitely better. So we will shut down engines and put the brakes on the rotor. There we go. And we can disengage the rotor now. Sometimes I forget and disengage and then try to hit the brakes, and then I wonder why the brakes don't work. And turn off SAS. And with all that, we see no electricity being used, so the craft is pretty much shut down. And we can start EVAing our folks. And where's Jeb? Transfer, transfer, transfer. Did he make it that time? Where in the world did Jeb go? No crew on part. No, I probably didn't have the... Well, what in the world? Did Jeb completely disappear? How's that even possible? Transfer, no crew on part. Well, that's unusual. Let's see what happens if I go to Valentina. F, grab. We'll go up. Board. And cannot board because it's a full module. Okay, so Jeb is in there. And what am I doing wrong? So we'll tab back to the craft. It says the focus is on, I've only got two things to focus on, Valentina and this. And I'm not seeing, oh look at that, isn't that interesting? I've lost the graphic for Jeb. If I right click, does it give me an EVA option here somewhere? Well, somehow a glitch has occurred and I've lost my ability. Somewhere down here there's a little EVA button or right click or something, and I just can't see it. But we'll assume that that is a game glitch that they're going to have to work out. But I'm going to call it a successful mission, and we managed to get Jeb back. How we ever get him out, we'll have to have the locksmith come and open that door. Typical Kerbal mission in that respect. So anyway, that is all for now.